how to import fixed assets into the fixed asset register in Xero. So here I am in my fixed asset register for my test client. I've got a couple of assets in there already registered, so I just need to be mindful of that when we come to do the import, to make sure we don't duplicate any. Now, to import, we need to go to these three dots up here in the top right of the screen, click on Import, and here Xero have given us some really clear instructions on how the import works, and they've also included a CSV template for you to use. If you go ahead and download that, and I will show you what it's like. So when you downloaded it, you opened it up, you'll be able to see that Xero have pre-filled in some of the columns for you. The two columns with the asterisks are the most important ones. Nothing will get imported unless you put in the asset name and the asset number. And there's some instructions there on what will work and what will fail. So I'll just have a quick read of that before you start doing the import yourself. In true Blue Peter fashion, I've already copied and pasted the data that I want to import for my fixed assets. So I had the fixed asset register from the client. In real life, that would come from the previous accountant when you do your professional clearance. The that I've highlighted green are the ones that I've already registered. So it's just these others that are not highlighted that I need to copy over onto my import CSV. And as you can see, I've already done that. So I've got the asset name and the asset number. We start at number 2 because we've already got 1, and we end at 13 because 14. I've filled in a couple of the other columns. So I've got the purchase date, the purchase price, the asset type, and the asset type should fill in some of these other columns for me when we get back to Xero, the depreciation method, but we need to remember to put the accumulated depreciation in, and I found that in this column here. Just copied that over into my import template. So let's go back to Xero, scroll down to the bottom. Now it's asking me to select the date format here, and that's the date that I used, and we select the file. Go to Fixed Assets to Import and Open. Select Next. So 12 assets will be imported, and we're all ready to go, and we'll complete the import. There we go. You can see the 12 assets are now in the draft. There's our 2 that we've already registered. Scroll down a little bit and put all 12 up there. I'm going to go to asset number 2. Just check a couple of details, the asset name, purchase price, all the asset accounts and accumulated depreciation and the depreciation expense account have appeared in there. And I've got my accumulated depreciation figure in there as well. So that's all good to go to register. And there we go, we've got the 3 assets registered now. So I'm just going to work through these one by one and get them all registered. That's how you do the import of the fixed assets into the fixed asset register in Xero.